Hi everyone, my name is Yunge. My company is called SomaApp. I have a question I wanted to ask you. How many of you want to start? How many of you are studying at the University of Dreams? How many of you? This one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wonderful. Okay. Do you know that every year 3 billion US goes to West unclaimed on free money? Young people in Africa to ask to go to study at the University of the Dreams around the world. Do you know? 3 billion USD every year goes unclaimed. Do you know? No. I remember when I was in 2012, when I was in high school, I wanted so bad to study in South Korea. I wanted to study graphics and cartoon animation. And so I was in the village with my mom, and I was telling her, and she told me, no, you cannot afford this thing, it's difficult. You just have to make sure you have good scores. So I studied hard, and when I was in high school, my result came out, I was top 5 in the country. It was who scored high in the country. And now the government, I was applying for universities around the world, but I couldn't get any opportunity. What was the problem is, the opportunities were so many of them around, but I didn't know which one I applied for. So I applied for 10 opportunities, scholarships, but I couldn't get any one of them. Finally, I went to university. I think it's 5 blocks from here. It's finance management. The government gave me to study financial risk management, and that was not my thing. But because I had good grades, then I have to do that. But it was never my thing. It's never my thing even today. But I didn't do it anyway. So here's the problem: that opportunities are so hard to find, and education is so costly in Africa. In Tanzania, according to the World Bank, it costs 3,000 USD to educate a child in university per year. Most families can't afford that, so parents rely on taking student loans from government and from different sources. But then when the kids go to universities, when they graduate, employers, 54% of employers in East Africa are saying that 54% of graduates are uneducated and unskilled. There's a mismatch of skills. The universities are to keep young people's education, the skills they require, that the job market requires for them to have. This is a challenge. Today, if you go to a database looking for top skills in Tanzania, if you're an investor, you will never get them. You have to bring out experts from different countries. Now, my mission is to help create 1 million skilled youth in Tanzania through fully funded opportunities. That's why we've created SomaApp. SomaApp is a mobile app that lists and matches fully funded opportunities for young people in Tanzania and finally in Africa. This is a scholarship, this is internship. Scholarship will get quality education. Internship will get a chance to have skills. Workshop which are fully funded around the world and in the country. So the app actually.
Time is up. 1 minute more. 3 minutes. Time's up. Okay. What slides did you have? What slides did you have?
Can you just see the slides? So we can see what the
So this is the value proposition. It's the business model, it's premium model.
Okay.
And at 1 million users, we are expecting to have 3.6 million in revenue. And so this is the market. 85% of youth in East Africa, 34 youth is 24 years old, and 6% of people in Tanzania are youth. And 90% of people in Tanzania, in Dar es Salaam particularly, are unemployed. These are university graduates, are unemployed and underskilled. Competitors scoring, professional scores in the US, and we have use of Ready Info. Traction, we have 900 downloads, we have 500 users as per yesterday, and we have 3 scholarships won since January. We have 10 conferences won. Young girls that went to attend for G20 summit in Germany from our app. And this is me. This is my team. Isaiah, my name is Isaiah. Another Isaiah is an engineer. Then this is where is a guy from University of Delhi in India. He's a graphic designer and user interface. Then we have Sapin, who's the CEO administration, marketing strategy, and legal affairs. And this is the ask. We are looking for 100K for 18-month runway to work on product fit, customer development, and marketing efforts. And we're looking to have 1 million users. When we have 1 million users in 18 months, by June 2018, that's when our revenue hits 3.6 million. And the model, that's the business model is they have to pay their monthly and annual. Monthly is 2,500 per month and 12,000 per year.
You can skip until the end to see what you have. Okay, just go around. Okay. If you can pass, this is the last one?
Yes, it's the last one.
Oh, because I'll see like the honest thing about it.
It's the last one.
Okay.
I think you did, in terms of the slides, and in terms of the information that you're showing, for me, right now is the best one. So you talk about what do you need, how are you going to spend it, team, etc. But what cannot happen is that I think you need like 25% of the presentation in 3 minutes. So what you have to do is an effort how to be more fast or how to put some parts of the presentation, etc. I think you took a lot of time for just explain the problem. I think you used like maybe 2 minutes from the 3 that you have available, just explain the problem. So maybe you have to find a way to how to introduce the problem in like 20, 30 seconds. But the other slides that you have talking about with extra time was really good.
Yeah, I second that. And I like how you began with making it personal. So it's like it immediately from, this perspective, it's like, I know why you're there. I know why you're there, and I actually believe you that this is a problem because you're an expert in this being a problem because it's your problem. So I thought that was really good. But yeah, it's a great presentation. It just needs, you really just need like 3 slides for 3 minutes. Problem, solution, your tracking is impressive. Traction is impressive. So you're keeping that in, and that's about all the time you have.
Mission clear the data. Also, you get energy and it's a powerful piece.
Yes.
And also, you get to see the emotions of people, right? So you get to see that there are many people who don't get the opportunity to start until you they can do it. So I think it's really good.
And how are you going to make money? So payments for
So we're selling the content. So right now it's free. When we hit 10,000 users, we want to upload a payment system through a mobile payment system, whereby to get certain kind of, we've entered in partnership with Swedish Institutes at the British Council. They're going to give us a scholarship. So to assist the scholarship, you have to be in a paid list. So there are those who will receive information, those who pay will have extra information, extra opportunities. If you haven't paid, you have a limited number of scholarship opportunities that you have.
You have also the data of users that want to have scholarships.
Yes.
You can imagine, you can see your data.
And you can also have the funders, the grantors, pay you money to have premium placement. So for example, Emily's with Strengths Lab Gala, and I asked them to come over, and we're awarding a scholarship and a fully funded opportunity tomorrow after our keynote. And we've been going around Tanzania, like hitting the pavement schools, so that people know that this. And so if we knew about your app, we would have paid you something to have premium placement because the application deadline's this evening.
Swedish Institute, they paid us money. They paid us
And
$15,000. They paid us money last month. They had a Swedish Institute management program, advertising in Facebook and LinkedIn, but no one was applying. So they paid us money. I think through our app, 10 people applied, and they said they're going to continue to pay us. So that was a model we planned, and we want to plan on that as well.
So we also, do you think that's a common problem across Tanzania? That's something that Benghazi.
Yeah.
Benghazi.
One was Institute.
We went there and they said Tanzanians don't apply other things. So do you think that's an issue that you would face?
That's an
Is
issue.
trying to promote having to add an extra arm in promoting students to apply.
So on the value side of the app, I'm just going to show some. On the value of the app, we have these things. Which is the problem we see? I think I was talking to one in the morning. If you remember, this is the point. Application forms. It's a hassle. You have to sit down, think through, and write your application. It's not easy as just drinking tea. You have to think through your ideas and write them. So most of these young people, they are lazy. That's my term. They're lazy to go through the application. This is one problem I'm facing. They are lazy. The second thing is we are facing English language problems. They cannot complete their English language applications completely. That's why within the app we have a resources part whereby we have written winning essays. So you know how there's an essay, you go and see an example of an essay, it's a winning essay, there are those kind of information.